Sheena Easton. Not Sheena Easton. What about me? Oh, who are you? It's Super Cooper.
I can see why the guest hosting might have worked on paper, but often it's quite uncomfortable viewing.
My name is Tommy Vance, and to help me on the programme tonight, I've got the MacVicar himself, Roger Daltrey, who's looking a bit miserable.
With good reason, mate. With good reason.
Why?
Right. I come all the way here to see the Clash, and now I find they're not on.
Roger has to be the most unpredictable Top of the Pops co-host ever. You just didn't know what he was going to say next.
Anyway, there's an awful lot I'd like to say about Legs and Co. I'm afraid they'll probably bleep me out if I do. He's trying to align himself to punk.
Well, what about disco? I can see you bumping along with disco.
Can't stand it. Really pitching himself against disco in a way that is pretty borderline homophobic, I would say. It's terrible.
It's a terrible shame, Rog, because here come the village people.
Maybe more than borderline.
Can't stop them.
Watch your backs.
You can't stop the music. Live before your very eyes, only little and large.
As well as celebrity hosts, between the acts, the New Look show had sudden, almost spontaneous interviews.
Now, earlier I said we had a few surprise guests on the programme tonight.
I wasn't expecting to have to do interviews when I did Top of the Pops. They would just suddenly thrust one of the Jacksons on me and say, have a chat with him. And you just had to busk it.
So we might do something together again.
The Jackson 5.
Yeah. The whole thing about Top of the Pops that you have to accept is it was very bizarre.
Here's a band I think you maybe haven't heard of. They're called Madness. Do you know Madness?
And Jermaine Jackson being asked if he knew anything about Madness.
No, but I hear that they're very exciting.
It's got to be right up there in the most peculiar of those memories, yeah.
He's just got his pilot's license today. He's chuffed to bits. It's Gary Newman and it's Wreckage live.
Gary Newman and I went back a bit because we'd done a thing for a Radio 1 programme where we'd both gone out in a helicopter and been thrown into the English Channel. So we kind of bonded quite well. And so when I heard that I was going to be interviewing him on Pops, I thought, great, you know, because he's alive, he's okay, he's a nice guy.
One man who isn't out on tour at the moment but is with us today is Gary Newman.
And he didn't have anything to say.
I keep hearing rumours about you and your career and the fact that you're retiring. Yeah, that's right.
He's there to announce his live retirement. The thing is, when Richard Skinner asks him why, he doesn't know.
Why are you withdrawing from live appearances?
I don't know. He just looks like he needs a holiday. Poor thing.
How are you filling your days nowadays?
I'm flying.
Flying?
Yeah, not I'm going to be a pilot.
Really? A bit of a dangerous hobby.
No, it's alright. I'm going to go into 2 engines. If one goes, I've got the other one.
Oh, fine. That's good.
Gary Newman's unfortunately titled This Wreckage stalled at the lower end of the chart, and the failure of the Face of 79 pointed to a bigger problem. By autumn, the record business, hit by recession and raging inflation, saw a big drop in sales. Decca sacked 1,200 staff. Virgin was forced to drop artists, and CBS's biggest act was struggling.
It's ABBA, and the winner still takes it all.
In August, ABBA hit the #1 spot with an all-time classic.
So far today, the ABBA single has sold 12,000 odd. Probably a year ago it would have been 25,000. That's strikingly less than I would expect.
The charts were ripe for a takeover by a whole new tribe of younger acts, a tribe that would eclipse all others.
The pop music scene and the fashion scene have been influenced by a new youth cult, the new romantics, or the blitz
life in the beginning. It was a great band. I'd happened to hear it on BBC World Service. I'd gone to sleep with the radio on, and I woke up at 4, and they were announcing that John Lennon had been shot. And I leapt out of my bed and jumped into my car, and I drove into Radio 1 Newsbeat. And I suddenly see in my phone book, I've got Paul McCartney's home telephone number. I thought about it because it's a kind of nerve-wracking and responsible thing to do, but I did phone the number, and somebody answered the phone. I asked if they knew about John, and they didn't. And so I passed it on and said, could Paul phone back to Newsbeat? Because obviously we would value a comment, but would appreciate that he may not be able to.
And today's headlines after the murder this morning of the former Beatle John Lennon. Police in New York are arrested.
Suddenly one of the girls came through and said, Richard, Paul McCartney on the phone. So I went to the back office, the editor's office, and shut the door and had a long conversation with Paul, who wouldn't go on air. He was so upset. We talked about John, and we talked about plans that he tells me in the phone call he and John had to get together and to try and write music together again that would have been happening that December. But the studio they wanted to use was booked out, so they didn't work together, and they were hoping to meet up in the new year. So John Lennon shouldn't have even been in New York on the 8th of December.
In the week John Lennon was murdered, Top of the Pops broke with tradition and broadcast a special message after the final credits.
We've all been shocked this week by the news of John Lennon's death in New York, and I think the best thing we can do is to remember him as he was at his best when he was performing. He's been a great influence on music right the way through the 60s, was back again now, and tonight in Top of the Pops, as a tribute to him, let's go
I
back.
seem to remember we played the video for Imagine, and everybody felt as upset as you can be. I mean, it was just a tragic event.
Why don't we take us along?
In fitting tribute to John, 2 of his solo songs climbed the charts, seemingly destined for the 1980 Christmas #1. A week before Christmas, Starting Over made it to the top of the charts.
Just like starting over.
But given this was Top of the Pops, it wasn't that straightforward. Just as in 1979, a kids' choir had a say in the Christmas #1.
One choir practice, I remember Sister Aquinas coming in going to Miss Foley, who was our music teacher, a brilliant teacher, and it was all, and they said, children, would like to tell you something, we've made it to #2. We went, what?